Ah, hello out there in YouTube land. This is Ben from Age of Print, and I've just got one thing to show you right now. I've been wondering what to collect lately, and since Walking Dead ended a couple months ago, the only thing that I'm really still keeping up on is the Venom series by Donny Cates, and I love that, so I'm going to continue with that. But I started thinking to myself, what's something that I'd like to collect that I can complete, and I started thinking to myself, I do love martial arts with my Bruce Lee movies and Jet Li and Jackie Chan, and I did complete the Iron Fist run, starting with his first appearance, and then I also started Luke Cage, and then Power Man and Iron Fist, and I have all the old issues. Completed that run. So I thought to myself, I know a few of them may be a little bit more pricey with movie news, maybe in 2021. Shang-Chi. So I decided to try and start the Master of Kung Fu run. Excuse me. Before I show you what I just got, man, the flu was terrible. And of course I still have my cough, but I'm pretty much better now. Unfortunately, I gave my wife the flu, my sister, brother-in-law the flu, and now my two nephews have the flu. So, I always believe sharing is caring. So, you guys are you're welcome. Enjoy it. Man, it's horrible though. The cough never goes away. Never. So, on another thing I thought I'd show you real quick is Zobi Productions. So I've gotten one of their horror mystery boxes. Is having a signing in March with Kevin Eastman, who is the co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I don't have his autograph, and I'm not a huge Turtle fan, but I grew up watching the Turtles, and I do have the which I got a couple months ago. The first appearance of Bebop and Rocksteady. I always liked them in the cartoon. So I thought I would, and this is pretty good high grade. It's $25, which isn't too bad. And then you can purchase a remark. I think he draws a turtle head, with the bandana. And I think that is an extra $15. So it's $40. Not bad at all. I think that's probably what you would pay at a convention. So I may send this in. This isn't too expensive to send in. I was kind of scared to send my Spider-Man 300 to Todd McFarlane for CGC. This one is not as expensive, so I think I may go ahead and send that in. But I got this. This is my first package. I ordered this last week, and I have two more coming. Just haven't received them yet, so I'll open those in my next video. But this one here, yeah, I know that first appearance of Shang-Chi. I know that one's going to be pricey because of the movie, but I don't think the rest of them are that pricey. I think there's one or two first appearances of people that are going to be in the movie, maybe worth a little bit of money, so those might be kind of hard to get, but not really too worried. I think I'm going to be able to complete that. If I was able to complete Luke Cage, who had a lot of hype because of the Netflix show, I think I'll be able to complete Master of Kung Fu. So that's a nice box. It's the same all the way around. I thought it was a Gemini, but it's not. Let's see what's... Actually, I was wrong. It is a Gemini. It's just got nothing on the outside, which is kind of weird. See the Gemini sticker there? I do love Gemini mailers, so that's nice. Okay. And it's bubble wrapped inside. I like that. Oh, let's see here. P&P Comics. Well, you see what type of condition these guys are in, but so far, very good. P&P Comics off of eBay. And let's see here. Well, oh, excuse me. The first one that I got here is not related to Master of Kung Fu, but I've heard that these are pretty good stories. So I'm going to actually read this one. I don't read all the comics that I get. I do sometimes read them online because I don't want to mess them up. Especially the older books, like Master of Kung Fu from the early 70s to early 80s. I don't really want to ruin them, so I may read them online. But this one here is Caliber Presents number 4. Number 1 is the first appearance of the Crow. And I've heard that their stories are pretty good. So I picked this up. I believe this was $1.40. So can't hurt. It looked interesting. You can see some of the characters here. I don't think this is anything big. Nothing worth any money or anything. It's just for the stories. So I'll, like I said, $1.40. So I just picked that up to read it. Gideon, Eye of the Hero Fugitive, Baker Street. None of that sounds familiar, but I'll read it. And then this is my first couple of Master of Kung Fu that I picked up. Now, being an older book, I think 125 issues. Back, I think 73-ish they started, 73, 74, and I think they went until early 80s. So, you know, condition, of course, is going to be, it's not going to be near mint condition every issue, and I'm okay with that because it is an older book. Newer books, of course, should be, like I've always said. You know, that's just a pet peeve of mine. This is number 85. It looks like the end of the 70s type of art. You know, martial arts was huge back then, so this is number, yeah, like I said, 85. What's this one called? Temple of Blood. Let's see here. I don't see much in the way. There's a spine roll, maybe spine tick or two, but you know, from that old of a book, I'm okay with that. See, you can't really see. There's no major creases. That's one thing I probably won't buy, is if an older book has major creases, unless it's super rare. I'm wanting in the Fine Plus or higher condition, and this one is definitely in that range, so I'm happy with that one. Then this is number 87. This one, I don't know. There's a small crease. It doesn't go all the way through, and there's a couple spine ticks, but I would probably give this one also a fine. Oh, it's got the ear on it. 1980. 1980. So it's an older book as well. I mean, not that old. I don't consider 80 that old, but some people do. Some people do. So that's kind of cool. I like the art. The Deadly Return of Zoran, the Weapons Master. I think all these comics, you know, are going to be basic. I think Doctor Strange is in a couple. There's some. Well, most of them are going to be just, I think, just plain martial arts, which is what I like. And this one here is number 95. Oh, this is also 1980. This might be the end of the 80s then. Or end of 1980 anyway, so near 81. This is pretty cool. Raid on Samostot's Island. This one's in really good shape. I'd say almost very fine. Look at this one. Let me get close for you. Yeah, see, I can't see hardly anything wrong with that one. That's very pleased with that one. Okay. And my last one here. tape is stuck to my finger. Get that off real quick. There we go. This one is number 102, 1981. So that one was at the end of the 1980 year. This one is called Assassins in the Night. More tape. And this one is a black cover. You know, black covers are always notorious for showing you errors very clearly. Maybe a couple spine ticks I can see through the black. But once again, really good condition. I'd say fine plus, very fine minus. That's really nice. There we go. Let me see here. Yeah, I like this art too. I always like the seven, like the Iron Fist and the Luke Cage art. I like that old art. This one's called, yeah, Assassins in the Night. And it looks like the guys in purple that he's fighting sort of remind me of the Foot Clan from the Turtles cartoons. I don't think that's who they are, but it sort of looks like that. So those are my first 4. I've got more coming. 125 issues is going to take me a while, especially with number 1 being expensive, and then there's a couple characters that I guess are going to make their movie debut in 2021 in the movie as well. So those might be a little bit pricey, but I don't see why I wouldn't be able to complete it when I was able to do it with the others. So this is going to be kind of fun to do. And then, of course, I'm going to keep up with my Venom. But I might send that Turtles one too. I mean, if I send it and something happens to it, I won't be crushed. You know, if I sent that Amazing Spider-Man 300 for McFarlane's CGC signing and something happened to it, I wouldn't be so happy. Would not be happy. That's why I didn't send it. So, but this one, kind of neat to get his signature on it with a little turtle head. So I may do that. So that's all I wanted to show you, and that I'm collecting. Going to start the Master of Kung Fu run and see how far I get. And once again, I'm sorry to all my family members who I gave the cold. Little funny thing that's going on right now too is they're all calling me the White Devil for giving them this flu, and I find that very funny because I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen it in a long time, but Ace Ventura Part 2, when he was with the tribal people, I remember them calling him White Devil, and I'm pretty sure there's a scene where he sneezes on people and gives them his diseases, and I just find that funny because that's basically what I did to them. So for right now, I'm known as the White Devil. So that's kind of funny. Might have to get that movie out. I remember it being really ridiculous, but Ace Ventura 2 was it had some really funny scenes. So I don't think my nephews have seen it. So maybe I'll make them watch it with me. So anyway, I'm going to start collecting Master of Kung Fu and see how far I get. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. Hopefully you don't have this flu, because it's just horrid. Just horrid. And I hope you have a great weekend now. And I hope everyone is doing well. Next weekend for Halloween. Jeez. Next weekend for Valentine's Day, the wife and I are going to Laughlin for the weekend to just relax, do a little gambling, maybe do something on the river. We'll see. But we got the weekend at the hotel, so looking forward to that. But I'm going to do a video before that. I should get 2 small lots of Master of Kung Fu next week, and I'll show you what I got. So, and also I want to thank everybody for subscribing or who comments and all the subscribers. I'm going to try and do a lot more videos this year. I've only been at it a couple months, so the one a week is fun, but I'd like to do more, and I'm just having a ball with this stuff. This this YouTube thing is a lot of fun. So I want to thank everybody for their support. So have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. And once again, my name is Ben from Age of Print. And like I always say, I plan on putting more stuff on the eBay store. I just have to find the time. So we'll see. So have a great weekend. Thank you.